Hey everybody, I just had the most ridiculous time trying to go live. StreamYard just kept saying that there was too much traffic and it was too busy. So I had to just keep trying like over and over and over again to see if I could go live. So I'm here. It's Shannon. I'm here to do your May mini readings for you. I'm so glad that you're here with me. And if you do jump on, that's amazing. I am going to go through those people who are members. And then if anybody does show up on the live stream, you just need to let me know in the comments and I can push you to the top of the list. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with MW for her reading. So, wow, last time we had some good stuff come up for MW. This is at 105 MW. So we're going to see what comes up for you. Anything exciting. I don't feel like anything has changed much for you. Tuning into your energy. I feel like maybe you're excited about, I feel like there's an excitement about maybe some travel. Like maybe you're getting excited about summertime. I think you're in Portland or you're somewhere out there. Oh, interesting. So we got the card Clear the Path. And this card is about embracing the journey ahead with an open heart and being ready to discover and grow from the revelations that are to come. So interesting. It's actually like in the reverse. This is a picture of train tracks. And you got Clear the Path. This is interesting energy because it already feels like it's wide open for you. It feels like everything that you needed to do or have in place is already in place. And now you have this like expanse of time. And it feels like it's the summertime where you just kind of get to go like open-hearted through the summer doing fun stuff. Like it feels like it's fun stuff. It feels like the path is already clear for you. I don't know if you're planning on traveling. I don't know. I keep seeing you going on these adventures, and maybe you're going to do some like outdoor stuff, or maybe you're going to explore new areas around there. I keep seeing like some of the mountains out there, some of the volcanoes. So I don't know if you're going to be spending time out in the national forest or going camping or meeting up with friends or something. But also the card Magic Opportunity came up, another card in reverse. Not that this matters much with this deck, but Magic Opportunity is embracing the unexpected. Seize the chance for your transformation. Oh, this is okay. So you're supposed to walk into the next few months with an open heart and an open mind. And there may be some like unexpected opportunities that come up for you. Let's see what else comes out of this deck. What do we have here? We have almost there. Okay, you're definitely walking some kind of a path where almost there. This is persist with faith, for you are on the brink of a breakthrough. So I feel like something like over the summer, so everything feels wide open to you. Feels like something over the summer is just going to kind of happen unexpectedly, or there's going to be just like this forward catapult or this momentum that builds very suddenly out of nowhere. And it feels really vibrant. It feels like it's exciting for you. So I'm excited for you. Just stay open-minded. I don't know if this has to do with work. I don't know if it's like you're going to do some traveling and meet up with family or friends. It feels like some kind of cool adventure that perhaps leads to bigger opportunities or more adventures. Let's see what else comes out of this deck. Just to go with it. Okay, so whatever is supposed to come is coming for you. We've got Embrace Spontaneity and Trust the Journey. So that's two cards that are talking about having faith in the path that you're walking. And I'm sorry, I can't read this because the wording is ridiculously white on like a mottled background. Remain open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. Okay, so you had two cards about having faith in the journey and two cards about like unexpected things like coming at you, but it doesn't feel like it's in any kind of a scary way. It feels like it's an exciting way. Like what's going to come of this? So I'm going to pull from the career deck. I'm just going to see what comes out for you and see if it has anything to do with career. I feel like you're really solid there. I do still feel like you might be handed over like some projects that will challenge you in really good ways. Like you've proven yourself. So they, whoever it is, just looks at you and says, hey, we're going to give this to MW. Okay, we've got illumination. Something hidden is coming to light. Yes, so something unexpected. You find out about new opportunities and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. I feel like you're going to be like handed over. I've said this before, handed over some kind of a project or asked to lead something. I know that you had talked about like a new leadership opportunity that was outside of work, outside forces. Okay, like that big full moon. Outside forces, unknown figures are driving the situation. You may not be able to control this, the outcome, or this cycle will shift soon and you'll be okay. I just feel like you're headed into some newness, right? And over the next 3 months, I keep seeing this, the expanse of time as the summertime, and you're doing fun things, and there's just something that's kind of like given to you as an opportunity. Again, it may not have anything to do with work. It could have to do with just making new connections. It could have to do with work. It could be like a new project that you're handed over because you've proven yourself. Let's see what else comes out of the tarot deck for you, MW. We got the Empress in reverse. Okay, so this is you maybe feeling a little bit of a lack of confidence about some stuff. I'm going to turn off this notification. No, it won't let me turn off that notification. So the Empress in reverse is like feeling maybe like you've like you're not caring for yourself very well. Maybe you need some more self-care. This is needing to nurture yourself. This is feeling maybe like a lack of confidence. Or I don't know if you guys have been trying to have babies, but this can sometimes be like a sign of like you've had some challenges there with fertility. And I want to tell you, I don't know if that's the case for you, but sometimes it can feel like, oh, the feeling like held back as a result of not having success there yet. I do just have this overall feeling that the summertime is going to be very, very good for you. Like exciting new things, unexpected things, and maybe you're going on like a cute little trip to explore some stuff. Oh yeah, well, whatever is coming fast. So this is like a card of communication. So if it is a new opportunity that's going to be happening very, very soon, like you're going to hear about it very soon. This is like fast moving energy. So whatever's coming is coming fast, and it's like full of passion and excitement and drive. So I hope you're going to have to tell me how this resonates, but I hope that's helpful for you, MW. Okay, we're going to go to CSC, and it is 8:48. And okay, just had to check that text message. Okay, CSC, let's see what you've got going on. Tuning into your energy. Okay, I still have this feeling of like being very tentative, very careful. Like I see you kind of just checking a paper, looking up, looking around you, checking a paper again, kind of looking over your back. So there's this like a little bit of nervous energy, or just apprehension, or just being very vigilant. Okay, we've got flames of passion. Look at that shit. It's on fire. Maybe you're getting ready to burn shit down. Like, are you getting ready to burn shit down? Like, interesting. Okay, so flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful. I cannot read these. but be mindful of the fires they may ignite in your journey. Okay, so however you're moving forward, you need to be diligent about the steps that you take and how it promotes your way forward, your journey, and how it could be a detriment, right? So I feel like you just need to be thoughtful and strategic about your way forward. Ignite, okay, you've got references to fire, igniting things. So ignite creation, harness innovation, imagination, and witness manifestation in as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. So look at those spirals, look at all the color. This could be you being very creative about, I just keep hearing the word strategic. So maybe you're being very creative in your strategy for how you are like charting your way forward and what steps need to be taken when. I feel like it serves you to be very diligent about those steps that you're taking and who you're telling, where they go. Okay, whatever you're working toward, it's going to be worth it for you. Okay, this is this card is about, so like bullseye, right? You're hitting the mark. This card, get out and be inspired to keep working toward your life's purpose. So whatever it is that you feel inspired by, including the things you don't feel inspired by, is what I just heard. Like paying attention to what you're not willing to entertain anymore and following the path toward the things that actually feel in alignment. So I don't know, maybe you're getting ready to like, I don't know if you're like leaving your job. You need advice though, getting advice. I don't know if you've been getting advice, seeking guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. I don't know if you're like leaving the work that you are doing or if you're being very strategic about how to reposition yourself. Regardless, you are meant to like stand your ground in terms of what you won't compromise of your values. And you also need to stand your ground in terms of honoring what feels in alignment. And that's including like working with certain people or not with them. I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to pull from the career too, because I feel like this has to do with your work situation. I'm going to just see. Taking steps. Okay, little by little, taking steps toward what it is. So action is key to getting where you need to go. And I think you already know that. Like, I feel like the last time we talked, you were already thinking about the plan that you needed to have in place. And you're being very like mindful of the steps that you needed to take. This card is saying like, you can't wait anymore. Like you have to move forward, but you need to be very like, sorry, my son's in the next room and he's playing a game. You have to be very mindful of how those steps support you, if that makes sense to you. Making sure like each step that you take, that you're getting your bearings and you're looking in each direction and understanding like, okay, I need to keep going forward, or do I need to pivot left, or do I need to pivot right? Strategy is what keeps coming to me. Also, what keeps coming to me is the fact that you are very protected and safe in this. And this is more about just kind of like covering your ass so that in hindsight, like you come out clean in all of it. I really hope this is making sense to you. Adventure is the card that came up next. So whatever you're moving toward is going to feel much more in alignment, or it's just going to feel like a relief is what I heard. It's going to feel like a relief. So you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You'll need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. I just actually feel like it's gonna, like this tells me it's going to just feel like expansive and lighter. This person is sitting on top of the world, right? Let's see. I hope I want to look at this deck and see what comes up. What else for Catherine? What else for Catherine? Ooh, okay. Okay. You need to calm the fuck down. You need to like start. So woosah is like basically take a chill pill. Woosah, take a chill pill. And maybe indulge in some things that really have you feeling more calm, like that just take you out of your head and into your like creative self, your body. So this is hobby, and she's painting. You may literally be a painter, or you just may need to do some things that really spark your creativity and get you out of that like monkey mind brain where you're evaluating everything. You definitely do need to take some time and meditate. Like this is the second card where we have the image of somebody sitting on like a mountaintop and being very peaceful. You need some wusa. You need some wusa, Catherine. I'm going to pull from my tarot deck and just see what else. Oh my goodness, that just flew out. Nine of Swords. This is the anxiety card. She's like holding her head in her hands and she can't sleep. Like her pillow is there. She can't sleep though. This is like the anxiety and worry card. It's really affecting you. So you need some chill out time. So maybe you're like the crux of this situation for yourself and you're just like, oh my God, how's this going to work out? You just need to stay in your intuition. Okay. This was like when I flipped the deck over, it was in the reverse. So this is you like being detached from your intuition. You just really need to come into your heart space and focus on what feels aligned and staying true to yourself in this process. Okay. I hope that was good for you. Okay, we're going to go to CD now. And that is 1650. Okay. CD. Okay, let's pull from this deck. Let's see what's going on for CD. Connected with CD a little while. Getting really, really warm though. That is a sign of like big healing energy coming through. Okay, embrace solitude. CD, she's like, there's this desert. This person's walking through the desert. It's actually in the reverse too, so it should look like that. So embrace solitude. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. So maybe you need to just take some time to be really thoughtful and non-reactive. You are just sitting in stillness. What else? CD, what else? I feel like you're really busy. I feel like there's just constant movement. I wonder what that's about. Constant movement. Okay, we've got hidden keys and all these puzzle pieces. And the hidden keys card says put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. I really feel like you have to just kind of sit with whatever it is that you're contemplating or whatever you're confronted with, and you just have to see what pieces are available to you and how they fit together and what's still missing. I feel like you've been like running. Like it just feels very like busy, like over here, over there, over here, over there. And it feels like your mind is perhaps racing. Oh yeah, they want you to get back to your intuition, your inner vision. So see that big eyeball? Cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. So you, in order, like what I've been finding with discernment lately is like, I need to be so still. I need to be like almost doing mindless things and in such a state of like my brain is checked out from active thinking that I can then the answers come zing, like come to me. So they want you to guides want you to get back to this like place of stillness so you can hear yourself and you can access that inner vision. It feels to me like you've spent a lot of time very busy and trying to like figure out solutions. Or you're just busy, like work has you busy, grandkids have you busy. Maybe certain situations are taking a lot of your time and attention. Let's see what else we've got for CD. And I'm going to yawn. So that's got to be CD's energy too. So, okay, we've had We had 4 cards fly out. Okay, and then the Emperor in reverse on the bottom. So this is indicative of like dealing with a personality that's pretty tough and sometimes like manipulative and narcissistic, just like overbearing, asserting too much. So keep that in mind. There might be somebody like in your field that you're dealing with that way. We had the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very, very slow moving card. Like this person's bringing some kind of an offer, but it takes fucking forever to get there. It is in the upright, which means like things are moving forward and they will keep moving forward, but it's going to be like a slow journey for a little bit. We did have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which feels like confusion or lack of clarity, or even like, I don't know what to do right now. And, it could just be like you're in this place where you have to access your discernment, and it is like this fog. This can be like a mental fog too. Just needing to come back to something simple so you can hear your intuition speaking. The Fool in reverse is a card about being afraid to take a risk. It also can be like being too hasty in decision making. I feel like you have to slow down and really think about like what needs to happen. Whatever the situation is, you have to think about what needs to happen, and you have to use your discernment about what feels like the best pathway or the best decision or plan of action. Because Knight of Wands in reverse, like this feels like we're dealing with the energy of somebody who is very like impulsive maybe, or this is like, I don't know, it can be like player energy. So I don't know if you're entertaining a relationship. I feel like this is somebody that's involved in maybe like a family situation. So this can be feeling like you don't have your mojo. It can feel like you're disconnected from like ambition and forward movement and creativity. But this is also like the energy of someone who is not like they don't have your best interest in mind, right? So they can be a little bit too assertive. They can be aggressive. They can be overconfident, a little bit egotistical, and maybe impulsive or doing things like out of impulse. So yeah, we have that going on. I'm going to pull from one other deck and see what's going on for CD. I didn't want to come out. So there we go. Interesting. I wonder if you did connect with somebody. This is a card that says love, and they're looking at each other across the staircase. So it could be that you have made a love connection and you're being asked to be very discerning about going all in, or how much energy you give to it right now. I did pull a card that says crisis, and it could be like you feel like you're in a crisis because you need to slow down and really connect with your intuition again. Or you could actually be actively like working through something big. Like this person's in a boat and it feels overwhelming. It looks like there's coins there and they're like dropping down from the sky and he's trying to grab them. So take this for how it resonates for you. It could feel like you just have a lot of inner chaos going on. It could feel like you actually have a crisis. If anything, it feels like you've got some things you're trying to like wrangle with regard to family. And this came up, secrets. So I wonder if you're going to have some truths revealed, or you've been holding on to something for a little while and haven't been like sharing it quite yet, and you're waiting for the right time. Regardless, you have this beautiful feminine energy, like this very matronly. You're just meant to slow down and connect into your intuition to know how you need to move through this situation using your discernment. And the bottom of the deck is happiness. So look at like all the flowers, happiness, and see the brain is actually like a large tree with flowers, right? So being like harmonious, feeling very grounded. She's like got her eyes closed and her head tilted to the sky. So you're being asked to slow down and really get your bearings before you make any kind of movements. Okay, let's see. We've got BB. 2510. Okay, BB. Let's see what's going to come up for BB. BB. See what's coming up for BB. I'm getting really warm. Holy moly. Really warm. Seed of potential. I love that. It's a time of planting seeds here for sure. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting nurture its sprouting promise with care and intention. So whatever you've been planting, whatever you've been trying to manifest, it's you've planted. I feel like it's already growing. So I'll be curious to see like how things have shifted for you over the last couple of months with your own healing work. We have Unity Blooms. I think you've gotten this card before. I feel like this card comes up a lot. Foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring you together. Again, like these big trees growing. We also have making plans, going through a big red door, making plans, chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and to navigate. I feel like you've been really intentional about that lately. Like you've been really writing out the things you want to experience. You've been working on deep healing, which is so lovely. Not afraid of hardships, even though you've been through a lot. Like flames, look at the flames in this card. And is that a dragon? No, it's flames. It's like a fire eater. Not afraid of hardships. Confront challenges with courage, for they are stepping stones to growth and wisdom. I feel like you've been doing that. I feel like that's what your journey has been the last 2 years, but especially the last 6 months. You've been really working on confronting the wounds and working on healing them, and being so present to that little girl of you who's been left in those wounded places. So that's you, like confronting those hardships. Oh, we've got cutting ties. So this could be cutting ties to the old version of you. It could be like you're cutting ties with certain things in your life or people in your life that it's no longer resonant. You may need to leave your current, this is the career deck, right? I don't think you need to leave your current position, but I do think you're actually getting ready to launch some really cool new stuff that will bring toward you things other than what you're doing for your job. So this is ending something so something else can begin. I just think it's like ending one way of thinking, so then you can move forward into the next version of you. We also have give and take. So this is about being open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. So not just taking care of others, but also like allowing others to take care of you, saying yes when someone offers you help, saying yes to opportunities that could bring you more, like more of whatever, more people, more community, more money, more inspiration, like saying yes, giving and receiving, and then asking for what your heart desires, like making sure you don't feel bad for asking for the things that you want, or you don't feel any guilt for that, you don't feel any shame for that, for wanting the things that you want, but also asking for what it is that you want. Lately, I've been saying like every single day, everything I desire is already mine. Everything I desire is already mine. So really working on manifesting that. Let's see what else. Okay, nothing really wants to come out of that deck. We're just going to see what comes out of this one. Bobby. Warm. Okay, we've got defense mechanisms. So I think this is what you're actually trying to dismantle. And we've got anger management. I don't think that you have anger issues, but this could be like a process of that part of your grief that you've been going through, the healing that you've been doing. And we also have the word hater. So again, this could just be an inner critic, like an inner voice. It could be actually physically a person who's not being supportive of you or being critical. It could be like people on the fucking internet, right? And so the biggest thing is like you don't have to defend against any of this anymore, right? You don't have to get angry about what you can't control. You don't have to defend yourself against haters, right? If that makes sense to you. And again, that hater can be like that inner critic or people who just don't like support you in what you're trying to do, like they criticize you. I also got this card intimacy, and it's two people here, but I really feel like this is intimacy with yourself, like really truly coming back to yourself and loving yourself so fully that all of this other stuff just kind of like dissipates and you're able to move forward and just expand it in a beautiful way, doing cool new things and calling in people like to your community, right? And whatever it is you're trying to build. I know you started to work on other people again with energy. So keep coming back to your why, right? Why are you doing this? That's your passion, your purpose, your motivation, and then unexpected blessings. So I love this for you. Just keep charging forward. Oh, it's your time is on the bottom. It's your time. I love that for you. Okay, we've got KA. We got 3149. Okay, KA. Wait, let's look. What do we got going on for KA? I just saw the card Seed of Potential again. That could be like a collective theme for all of us, which I actually think it is, but trust your path, KA. What do we got for KA, please? What do we got for KA? Ah! Okay, we've got quiet moments and we've got veil of illusion. So that's interesting. Quiet moments, sitting, contemplating. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. That's so interesting. Several of you had this like theme of being still or chilling out or coming into silence or just being able to like discern. So that's probably a message for all of us, actually. And then we've got veil of illusion. And this card says, lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. You may just be in the space of really thinking about what you have to do right now or your next move. And I mean, it could be a relationship. It could be work-related stuff. I'm going to see what comes up. Yeah, you have to stop and reflect. You're being asked to like slow down and be really deliberate about your thought and your motivation and your like really tuning into your feelings and asking your feelings what they're showing you about you that you need to pay attention to, or like what they're showing you about the situation that you need to pay attention to. You really need to like pause and get your bearings and see what floats to the surface or see what comes to you as like clarity or insight. I wonder why though. I wonder if you've been like burning the candle at both ends. Maybe you felt a little bit distracted. I kind of see you being pulled in several directions, like, and not in a bad way. You're just busy. Oh, and then of course this card says seize every minute, right? So embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift in your journey, on your journey of self-discovery. So that's interesting. That doesn't mean you need to stay busy. Seizing the moment doesn't mean like you just go out and do something for the sake of doing it. It means making sure you're very purposeful in how you are using your time and your energy. And is it toward what makes you feel purposeful or fulfilled? So I feel like you're being asked to sit within a silent space so you can have clarity and the quiet moment, sitting in silence, and then reflecting on what it is that, like, this truth, I'm sorry, this truth that's coming out, what's coming to the surface for you as like that needs your attention. Yeah, there, I feel like you're gonna have something revealed to you. This is cavern of secrets. You're gonna have something like kind of come to the surface where you're like, I did not expect that, or I did not think that was like in play here, or haven't thought about that in a really long time. And it could actually be like something that you didn't know that is being revealed to you so that you can have more information to make a decision about whatever you're doing, or to like scale back and pull your energy back. It could just be concealed wisdom too. Like it's the answers you've been waiting for. I just feel like you're pulled in like 3 different directions, and you want to say yes to everything because it's like fun and exciting and it's stuff you're interested in or people you're interested in. But there's also an aspect of like you are spreading yourself thin and you're kind of tired. It feels like you're kind of tired and you kind of don't know what to choose to like invest your energy in. It feels a little confusing to me. Like what should you be applying yourself to? And I wonder, like, let's just see what comes out. Oh, yeah. Again, this must be a bigger theme for people too. Like the why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why is it that you're drawn to what you're drawn to? Why are you saying yes to things when maybe you should be saying no? Like, what's your motivation? Is it to people please? Is it to actually like engage in things that you really love? Is it to make more connections or to network? Like, ask yourself why. For each aspect of your life, because I see you being pulled, ask yourself why. Like, why do I need to give my time and my attention to that? Does it even make sense to? Am I being efficient? Do I even need to have my energy in that space? Feels like you have a lot of that going on. Oh, and that's so interesting. And when I was shuffling this deck, I saw this card and it just flew out. So you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about what direction, or I don't even want to tell you like what direction, even though these are direction signs, right? I want to tell you, getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about what is most prudent for you to be paying attention to right now, or like pouring your energy into. And then you're getting signs. I wonder if you're like not paying attention to some red flaggy stuff. You're like, you're ignoring it. I also got this card, needy. Okay. I wonder if you're like struggling with a little bit of anxiety about security or stability, or like how people think of you or how they value you. You're getting a lot of signs about what you need to invest your time and energy in. So I want to impress upon you that you get to decide based on how you feel in any given situation, if that situation deserves your precious time and attention. I have a King of Pentacles here, so I'm wondering if you're like, if this has to do with some kind of a relationship or a boss or like some kind of figure around stability and security. That is in the upright though, so that's a healthy figure, a healthy king. It could be like dad energy. It could be like just a mature man energy. It could be just like a masculine presence that feels very stable. What else? What else for Kitty? Nothing wants to come out of this deck. Maybe we might be done with that deck. So whatever it is, King of Pentacles energy, so that like stability, that security, that groundedness. I am going to go to the quickies deck because I feel like you need someone to tell you yes or no. I feel like you need someone to say, Just this is what you got to do. You are not for everyone. Hard pass, girl. You're going to tell me what this is about. So either this is an opportunity that was laid in front of you and you've like been thinking maybe I should take it. It's going to pay well, or it'll help make good connections, or maybe this is like a person and you are on the fence about whether or not you should engage, like professionally or romantically. I keep getting the hit that you're pulled in several directions and you're actually maybe like a little bit choosing to overlook some things that would otherwise be deal breakers. I don't know. You're gonna have to let me know. I just keep getting this hard pass, this hard pass energy. So, and then I have these two that come out. So, and I wonder too, like this says, this feels good and fuck yes. So you may have a couple of things in your life where you're trying to decide like which way to go or to entertain both, or what to invest energy in. So if one already feels good, you should go for that. And if like you've been hesitant about another, or your motivation is a little bit like, what's my why? If it doesn't feel like it's an immediate alignment, then like you need to use your discernment because more information is needed on that. Okay. All right, you guys. All right, that's it for today. I hope it's helpful for you. And that was quick. We didn't have any extras that we did tonight. So always love doing these and always love reading for you. And I'm so honored to be able to read for you. You'll have to let me know either in the comments when this video is up and available, or feel free to send us feedback on your reading. Okay, we will see you all very soon.